Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Out of the Park Baseball 25 with the Pittsburgh Pirates and our short-term save as we get ready for OOTP 26 to come out. It's opening day. I am immediately starting my new video, my next video after the last one ended. Just like I said in the last video, guys, I'm starting to get into a rhythm here with this. And if you could leave the video a like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff, it would be, appreciated. And now, we didn't set our bullpen. What does it want to do with our bullpen? Yeah, our bullpen's not great. It's going to rely on Harbin continuing to develop. Boyle, he's dipped. Oh, he's listed as a starter. Why would it do that? And then Papio having a PPO, having a Pepio, having a rebound season. So we'll see how it goes. We gotta look at the waiver wire. That's what I was gonna do. But yeah, leave the video a like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. I would appreciate it. All right. Anything of note here that we want? Brock Stewart, if he wasn't 34, I mean, that's really good stuff. Wipeout changeup, man. That's insane. Vesia, another extreme fly ball guy. I was hoping for a young guy. Gomez looks all right. Batters. Nope. All right, we're just gonna go roll with what we have. So we're gonna sim through April together, and then I will come back. I will do May and June offline, and then we'll do the draft and the deadline. So let's get to it. So I have my pitching staff set correctly up. Skeens, Jones, Baz, Luzardo, Ashcraft. All right, let's go. Opening day at Philadelphia is a 6-0 loss. It's not the way we wanted to get things going, but that is okay. We're 0-2. Oh, no, we're still 0-1. 0-2. 1-2 with a 6-4 win. Behind Shane, Baz, Oviedo, and Pepio. Jones, Kafis, Hayes, all homer. All right. Off today, and now we got Detroit. 2-1 behind Jesus Luzardo. Let's go. Guerrero and Jones both homer. Good start for Luzardo. Yeah, if Luzardo, let's do... Skeens should be rested. Yeah, we're going to go to Skeens here. If Luzardo pitches well and we can't afford him, that's not a bad thing. We win 6-5, so Skeens didn't pitch particularly well, but he picks up the win. 4 runs in 6 innings. Bader hits his first home run. DeLuca has 3 RBIs. We're going to put both of these guys here, and we got to let the AI do its thing with our minor leagues. Jeb... Higgins Smith is going to, both of these guys are going to start in Double-A. Is there anybody that is below where they should be? I don't think so. Maybe Mason. Yeah, Mason White's 22. He's got to get called up. All right. So we're 3-2. It's good. Better start than we've had the first 2 seasons. (15-3). The offense comes to life. 4 hits for Vlad and Nolan Jones. 3 hits for Beavers, Cruz, and Johnson. Brian Hayes with a grand slam. You love the 15 spot. Let's go. Lose 7-1 there. Lose back-to-back to Texas. Now we got a double header against the Cubs. Win 1, lose 1. 6-5. We are in first place through 11 games. Harrison Bader Jones, DeLuca, Davis all homer. Paul Skeens 2-0, Jared Jones 2-0. All right, final game against the Cubs. We win again, 5-1. Kafis, 3 home runs, 12 RBI in 11 games. 3 homers, 2 triples. Good start there. Dylan Beavers, 10 for his first 19. Even Bader. If he can give us a 79 OPS plus, I mean, you know what you're going to get defensively at him. It's going to be Gold Glove defense. So, all right, Blue Jays. Another win, this one in 15 innings. Even Ezekiel Duran is hitting a little bit this season. He's 3 for 10, but Davis, 3 hits, 3 RBIs. He hits a home run. Nolan Jones hits a home run. Ashcraft Pepio blows the save. Harbin Yoho Blanco. Yeah. I mean, it's been our offense this season. Last year, our pitching staff carried us. This year, it's our offense and our defense and our bullpen. Luzardo. Lose 5-4. Lose 2 out of 3 to Toronto. We lose 3 in a row. That's not good. 4 in a row. We bounce back in the final game against Colorado. Cruz, Davis, DeLuca, all homer. Ashcraft, 6 shutout. I don't know why Boyle is pitching 2 2/3 innings, but it is what it is. All right, so we're half a game out of first place. We got Milwaukee. Win 6-1. Ritter hits his first home run of the year. Luzardo pitches well. Skeens going today. It's a 6-1 loss. Rough month for Paul Skeens, but that's okay. Jared Jones. So we lose 2 out of 3, and we lose Ronel Blanco forever. So we lose 2 out of 3 to Milwaukee. Comes up. We don't really have Moretta, I guess. Yeah, we don't really have a lot. Nicholas has pitched well so far. What about how's Moretta pitched? Yeah, I don't like that. I think we go with the veteran Lauer. No, we're gonna go back to Nicholas. Put Nicholas in there. To Oviedo. Nicholas will be a long relief. Contreras will be long relief and setup. All right. We got Pittsburgh to finish the month of April. Or Cincinnati, rather. Oh, good. And we lose Cabrian Hayes for 7 months. So his season is over. That's a bad end to this season. All right. We'll go back to Blaze Jordan because what that's going to do is Nolan Jones is going to go to third. Vlad is going to go to first, and Dylan Beavers is going to come in and be our designated hitter. And then Blaze Jordan will be our designated hitter against lefties. All right, now we've lost a bunch of games in a row here. We're in last place. There's another loss. We went 11-2 there. Game for O'Neill Cruz. Vlad with a good game. Tamar Johnson has struggled out of the chute. That is fine. I think he'll be okay. Yeah, Luzardo's been our best starter in the month of April. Can we finish strong behind Paul Skeens? We can with an 8-1 win. O'Neill Cruz with a fantastic April. What is his... Yeah, I got the hook pulled all the way up. All right, so this is going to kick us to May 1st. We're 12-13. Not a bad start to the year. Mason White, Tamar Johnson still both listed as top 10 prospects. All right. So what sort of growth did we get? Jones actually dipped. Yeah, both his stuff and his movement. That's not great. Baz gets worse. Extreme fly ball guy now. Henry Davis gets better. Yeah, he's becoming a really, really good catcher. Tamar Johnson continues to get a little better. Hagen Smith gets better. That's nice. There we go. The stuff and movement back up to 60. Adolfo Oviedo gets a little bit better. Marston gets worse. Yeah, that's what you get with those high school pitchers. Cesar Aquino. Zapata gets a little better. He looks good. Mason White, his gap dropped a bit, but his contact gets better. Struggling so far in A-ball, but he'll be fine. Aaron Bracco is your hitter of the month in the AL. James Wood in the NL. Luis Castillo is the pitcher of the month. Logan Webb. Walker Jenkins and Robbie Snelling. All right. So we're 12 and 13. I don't think there are any big changes I need to make. DeLuca's not hitting, which is a little bit of a concern. And we're so left-handed heavy that I can't really, maybe I just do something like this and go Jones, Cruz, Beavers. No power yet for Dylan, but yeah, I mean, we look at our batting stats. DeLuca has been our worst hitter, and he's league average. Well, the OPS plus is decidedly below league average, but he's not negative WAR, I guess I should say. It's probably due to his defense. Yeah, his defense has been fine. Harrison Bader is exhausted because I don't really have anybody who can play out in center field. Did I forget to do this? Yes. Third, first. So yeah, Nolan Jones, O'Neal Cruz, Henry Davis, all giving us good starts to the year. Same with Vlad. From a pitching point of view, Skeens has been. I mean, the BABIP is a little low. The FIP is significantly low. So I mean, you got to think that's going to even out here at some point. And our pitching staff has been fine. I mean, Pepio is not great. In fact, let's just see if anybody wants him. If I can pick up a younger version of him. And nobody wants him. Wow. I do have... I just want to make sure I've got the trade AI set on... Yeah. Hard and then middle of the pack. All right. Well, that's it. Okay. So I'm going to pause here. I will come back, and just like that, it will be July 1st. I'll be right back. All right, we are back on July 1st, and you can see we're 41 and 40, which at first glance you'd be pretty happy with, right? 41 and 40 record. We're decidedly in the playoff hunt. We're half a game out of a wild card. So it hasn't been bad, but there's a big old but there. If you look at June, yeah, you look at the first half of June, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wins and 4 losses the first 16 games of the month, and then 3 wins in 5, 7, 8, 9, and then 3 and 10 in the final 13 games. So 3 and 10 in the final 13, 12 and 4 in the first 16. So it was, ultimately it ended up at 15 and 13 June. We lost Henry Davis for a little bit, and that was a big part of it. But you can see 10th in runs scored, 4th in runs against. We're still first in defense. Pitching-wise, Skeens is done about what you would expect him to do. He's been terrific. On pace for 16 wins and 5 WAR. Luzardo's been outstanding. He's on pace to win 18 games. We can't afford to pay him $21 million a year, though. We might be able to get a comp pick for him. Let's see if anybody wants him. I mean, there's some... Nothing great, but I mean, we could definitely downgrade this year if we wanted to get somebody cheaper, but I don't know that I want to do that. I was looking at, as I continue to scroll through this, Mike Vassell. He looks okay. I wouldn't trade him straight up for Luzardo, though, but he looks okay. What was I looking at? I was looking at some minor deals. I offered up Mitch Jebb. And the other thing I was thinking about, and we might just do this now, I was talking about trading Brian Hayes, right? I was talking about that earlier, but I was talking about that before he got injured. So we may, if we offer up, so I shift around in my chair here, if we offer up Jebb and Hayes, what sort of pitching can we get? We get Spencer Strider. Okay. I mean, yeah. And he's been bad this year. And let's just see what else is available, but that's going to be hard to pass up. And then maybe I can see if I can get Atlanta to eat some of that. This is kind of more what I was expecting to be able to get. Chico looks all right. Jackson Jobe? Really? Huh. Possible arbitration. What's his potential? 3.4. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. Trey Dombrowski. I mean, it's hard to pass up on Strider, isn't it? I mean, Jobe is probably the smarter option. Has Strider been hurt at all? No. I mean, sprained elbow, shoulder inflammation. So sprained elbow this year. Right shoulder, right elbow. He had a bone spur back in 24. Yeah, I mean, that's not great. Definitely not a good deal. How much of this can I get them to retain? I mean, what if I do this? Okay. I mean, that's... You're taking a shot with someone like Strider, right? Did his ratings drop? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. He's had a bunch of ratings drops lately, so we're going to stay away from that. Good thing I looked at that. Let's go talk to Detroit. You want to give me a 23-year-old starting pitcher? Have his ratings dipped? I mean, a little bit. Yeah, his stuff isn't great. I mean, he's 94 to 96. He's only 23, though. What else can we get here? Because I don't particularly need Mitch Jebb. I mean, I guess. I mean, could we do Brian? Could we do Hayes for Jobe straight up? No, but close enough. Richard Ramirez. That's a terrible name. If you don't know who Richard Ramirez is, look him up. I might trade him just to get him off of my 40 man. I think we're gonna go Nolasco though. Yeah, I think we're gonna trade Nolasco. So Brian Hayes, Rodolfo Nolasco for for Jackson Jobe, which this year helps, I think, our bullpen and then gives us some insurance in case we lose Luzardo. Can I add anything else to this? Can we get a Tyler Holton? I could, but he's ARB eligible. I mean, he's making 2.3 this year. His ARB number next year is 4. That's a lot of money. Flores I couldn't get, right? I mean, I could. But I mean, he's an extreme ground ball guy. That 45 stuff is rough. What I want is like a bullpen arm that's, that can help me at the back end of the bullpen, but Holton helps us this year. I mean, this guy's not really all that good. I mean, he's got some power potential, but that's it. We trade Cabrian Hayes, which isn't great, of course, but we bring in Jackson Jobe, bring in Tyler Holton. It helps our pitching staff this season. Doesn't really do anything to hurt our offense. And then we can still dip into some of this to try to help the offense if we need to. Hayes is great defensively, don't get me wrong. Last year, I think he was average, right? But yeah, I mean, he's been okay at third. I want to make that deal. So we lose Cabrian Hayes. Our fan interest is down to a 54, but I mean, we're still okay. From a pitching point of view, Quinn Priester's going to go back down to AAA. And Yoho is going to go to AAA because they've both been bad this year. And we will go to here and we will call up Jobe and Holton. Ashcraft will come out. Jobe will go into the rotation. Let's see what that does to our bullpen. It makes Holton our closer, which I'm fine with. All right. Okay, so Skeens, Jones, Baz, Luzardo, and Jobe is our pitching rotation. Now we're going to sim up to the draft. We went 8-1 here. Neil Cruz having a great season. Blaze Jordan I had to call up because we had an injury. I don't think I showed it. I don't think I showed stats, did I? Cruz having a great year. Hitting over 300, 13 home runs. Nolan Jones giving us some power. Kafis having a really, really nice year. This is a trade I am pleased with so far. How's he doing defensively? Slightly below average in right, but he's not, I mean, he's not really a right fielder. He's a left fielder, but I don't really have anybody who can play right field. I mean, I guess I could stick DeLuca out there. I mean, his bat has not been great this year. He's been above average in left. He's been slightly above average in right, so maybe that's a move I make. Tamar Johnson has bounced back nicely. 769 OPS. Vlad having a good year. Beavers has given us some power now. He's got 11 home runs. So offensively, we've been okay. DeLuca and Bader aren't really hitting. We knew Bader wasn't going to hit, but he's fielding, which is nice. And then pitching-wise, yeah, we talked about this already. So, yeah, that's kind of where we are with it. Let's keep simming. We'll get up to the draft. 3-game set against the team right ahead of us. So this is a big series. We received a personal message. He's happy with everything. I did not ignore your request. Expiring contract. We need to bring all of these guys back. Absolutely bring all of these guys back. Top 100 prospects. Mason White is number 2. R. Johnson has graduated, so we are now fourth. White, Torres, Smith, Selvage, and Harris. Smith having a nice year in Double-A. He'll be in the rotation probably end of next year, something like that. All right, let's see what happens in this St. Louis series. 7-4 loss in 11. And we win 9-7 here. Henry Davis 4 for 5. Kafis has 3 hits. Lizardo gets hit kind of hard. Bullpen doesn't do a great job, but we win. Johnson, Beavers, and Kafis all with homers. Skeens today. We lose. It's always a rough one when you lose with Skeens on the mound. Now Arizona. We win there. DeLuca, Jones, and Kafis all homer. Jones pitches well. Baz going today. Another win, so we're back to 3 games over 500. DeLuca's got 12 homers. Yeah, that average is super. He's down about 60 points? I think it's only down about 35. He can still get back to where he was. Good start by Baz. Brandon Fat for them. He's having a year. That's impressive. 11-3, 282. Who's going for us? Jackson Jobs. He's made 1 start for us so far. Gave up 3 runs in 6. Today, he picks up the win. Good start for Job, 5 1/3. Cruz, Guerrero, and Blaze Jordan all hit home runs. We look for the sweep behind Lizardo, and we get it. 2 hits for Johnson, Jones, DeLuca, Jordan, Ritter. Lizardo's 10-4. Yeah, I mean, I think, unless we can get something substantial for him at the deadline, I think we just hold on to him and then offer a comp pick. We got our attendance is up. All right, so we got 2 games here against San Diego leading into the draft. Skeens today, another win, 6 games over 500. We get a 3-run homer for Kafis. Man, he's been good. He continues to get better. That contact is now up to a 65. The power is now up to a 55. Yep, that's a trade I'm glad we made. Skeens goes 8. Now we got the draft today. Can we win on draft day? We can. Another win. 3 hits for DeLuca. Yeah, that average climbing a little bit here for DeLuca. I like it. Davis, Bader, Ritter, and DeLuca all homer. Bader's got 10 home runs. 82 games. What's his career high? 16? Okay. Jones pitches well. All right, so let's draft him. And we're picking 4th. We move up from 15. All right, so what do we got? What are we looking at here? Batters, yeah. Mock draft has us taking Noah Wilson, a 19-year-old high school senior who's committed to Indiana State. I mean, he's pretty damn elite. Grady Emerson they have going first. Yeah, I can see that. Kennedy going second. I can see that. And Kevin Roberts going third. Sure, I can see all that. No pitchers until here. This would be a bad draft for pitchers. It's not a good draft for pitchers. All right, let's just go. First pick is Grady Emerson, as expected. Second pick to Kansas City is Kennedy, as expected. Third pick to Chicago is Brady Harris. Okay. So we can go Kevin Roberts or we can go Noah Wilson. I mean, I think those are the two. Roberts is 17. Very, very good defensively. Noah Wilson, high adaptability, better batting eye. If we compare the two of them. So Wilson's got the better contact. Roberts has got the better gap and home run power. The batting eye and avoid Ks significantly better for Noah Wilson. He's also better base runner. Fielding. He's got the better arm, so he's probably a right fielder, whereas Noah Wilson's actually a left fielder. It's tough because Roberts is 17, Noah Wilson is 19, and Roberts at 17 is just as developed as Wilson is at 19. 30, yeah. I mean, almost identically. In fact, he's probably a little more developed. I think we're going to go Kevin Roberts here. 6'6", 205, 6'3", 205. Yeah, I think we're going to go Kevin Roberts. Who do they think we should take? They think we should take Trent Maben, so completely off the board, which I'm not going to do. We're going to take Kevin Roberts here. He's 17, so he's further away. He wants $11 million. What does Wilson want? $9 million. I think we're going to go Roberts, and we're just going to spend the extra money. I want to know what you guys would have done. I'm going to take Kevin Roberts. I want to know which one you think I should have taken. So we're going to take Kevin Roberts. You let me know. All right, so now it's our next pick. Marietta looks like a good catching prospect. It wants me to take TJ Pompey, 21-year-old shortstop who's not really a shortstop, but high work ethic. Yeah, I mean, he's not bad. I would like to make sure I mean, Marietta looks good. I mean, he's very good defensively. Let's look at pitchers real quick. Yeah, I mean, I'm content with the Pompey pick. I mean, I don't hate it. Kyle Johnson looks all right. Very low ceiling, high floor. Trey Rangel. If he's there with my next pick, maybe. I think we can take Pompey. Not going to wow anybody with that pick, but it's not bad. All of those pitchers I was looking at are gone. That's fine. So let's just go back here. So Murrietta's still there. All right, back. Sorry about that. All right, so we're just in the third round, right? Yeah, I mean, the talent's already slowed way down. Murrieta, high contact, good leader type defensive catcher, sure. Because our catching situation is going to start to get expensive here relatively soon. It's not great anymore, is it? They want us to take Steve Solorzano. He's a two-way guy, sort of. Three-year college starter. He's been just okay. Let's just start doing this. Let's go right into individual pitch potential, pitchers, knuckleballers. Actually, let's make sure we do it this way so we can see the work ethic. Nope. I mean, this guy's got some good pitches. I mean, yeah, Devin Sheeran looks fine, I think. We can take him. He only wants $75,000, so that's good. He's a reliever. High work ethic guy. Abraham, low work ethic, but 3 good pitches. Grant Smith, extreme fly ball. Don't really like that. Ryan Dennison, high work ethic, extreme fly ball. Cooper Chef. Extreme fly ball, man. What is going on here? Stop it. Luke Dotson. Yeah, I mean, he's only 35 potential, but meh. Mason Bixby, 6'7", 240. The ratings are bad. There's got to be, like, I don't mind taking, flyers on guys, but there's got to be something there. Not a good draft. I think our top pick is quite good. Bo Peterson. Okay, now this I can get behind. 18-year-old. That works for me. Robbie Porco. Tyler August. Yep, I can get behind Tyler August. See if Alton Davis is there with our next pick. He is. I will draft him as well. All right, now let's go to fielding ratings. We already drafted the high defensive catcher, but is there anybody else? He looks okay. Outfield range. Paxton Kling. Plays at LSU. RJ Hamilton. Low work ethic. Yeah, we can take Kling or Dylan Schlegel. We'll take Schlegel. He's got the high work ethic. I don't want to spend too much time on the draft just because the reality is that most of these guys probably won't even make it to the majors by the time we're done with this, right? Because the whole goal is to try to win quickly prior to Out of the Park 26. So I think I'm just going to call it here. Yeah, we're going to let the AI go ahead and finish the draft. We will negotiate. Maybe, I don't know, maybe depending on how this playthrough is going, maybe we continue this into 26 and also do a new playthrough. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. If we're close, I would hate to walk away. If we make the World Series, the day before Out of the Park 26 comes out, like I'd hate to just walk away from it, but who knows? All right, so pitching defense is fine. We hit for plenty of power. Our average, we could use a high batting average guy. Yeah, we got a couple of averages in our lineup that aren't great. If we had, somebody who was putting up a 400 on base percentage at the top of our lineup, those obviously don't grow on trees, but Sean Bouchard, he's a splits kind of, he looks okay. None of these players are great. Seiya Suzuki's got a bad contract. He's good against lefties, but meh. What about free agents? Upcoming free agents? Anybody of real interest here? No, not really. Nico Horner, contact guy, but where would we play him? Yeah, I don't know. I think we just stick with what we have. Our big deadline deal was picking up Jackson Jobe and Tyler Holton. I think that's probably fair, right? Vlad 2 for his last 33. Let's go, buddy. All right, let's finish the month strong. 49 and 42. 49 and 43. Dylan Beavers is out with a fractured hand. That's not super. Who can we call up? How's White doing? White is absolutely torching AAA. I think we just go Lonnie White and just stick him right in the lineup. That's Blaze Jordan. Lonnie White, we stick him right in the lineup. And that allows us to move Kafis to DH. Allows us to move White to right, I think. And then here, how's Kafis doing against lefties? I don't want to take him out. He's hitting 320 against lefties. I can't take him out. All right, so we're going to go Lonnie White for Blaze Jordan is what we're going to do. We're going to stick him in right. We're going to make him the DH, and we're going to run with that. Yeah, let's go. Back-to-back losses. A 7-6 win. Tamar Johnson, 4 hits. DeLuca, yeah, DeLuca's got that average up to 235. It's he's getting there. Yeah, I think we hold on to Luzardo because we're in it. We are literally in the playoffs as of right now. So we hang on to Luzardo, and then we just offer him the qualifying offer in the offseason. Ezekiel Duran having a nice year as a backup, 805 OPS. I mean, maybe he's content being a backup player. Kafis, Bader and Kafis each homer. Skeens is 10 and 5. The Mets now. How are the Mets doing? The Mets are 44 and 50. We need to get 2 out of 3 in this series. There's the first one, 5-3 win. Lonnie White struggling here a little bit. Yeah, I mean, he absolutely is torching the minor leagues. He's got nothing to prove there, so may as well call him up and let him figure it out. Good start by Jones. Baz pitches today. There's another win, an extra inning victory. Kafis and Cruz each have 2 hits. Duran homers. Baz goes 8. Holton comes in and pitches 3 shutout innings of relief. The All-Star game today. Who was elected to the All-Star? We should have a few All-Stars, right? Luzardo made it. That's our only pitcher. Luzardo is our only starter to make the All-Star game. That's our only All-Star? Huh. Well, all right then. Jesus Luzardo wants to sign an extension. I mean, I'm not against it. I just can't afford it. I can't afford you, my friend. I mean, that number's gone down. That was 22. But I can't. I simply can't afford it. Last game before the break, we sweep the Mets. That is huge. Behind Jackson Jobe, who in 4 starts has given us a 2.91 ERA. I will take that. Another home run for Kafis. I mean, do we trade Vlad and try to re-sign? I mean, this is crazy, right? Yeah, just pitchers listed. That's not what I wanted to do. I mean, this is insane to do this, right? I mean, it would be a true salary dump. But maybe that's what we do when we get to the offseason. If we have to choose between Vlad Guerrero and Luzardo, maybe we choose Luzardo. I mean, we'll see how the season goes. I don't want to think about that right now. Let's get our pitching staff set. We will sim up until that first game out of the break, and then make sure our pitching staff is set the way we want it. We're 10 games over 500. Things are going well. All right, so it should be Skeens. Yeah, I mean, it should be Skeens, right? Yeah, he's healthy. Yeah, because none of them made the All-Star team. So there's no reason that. Look at our starting ERAs, man. That is nuts. Ashcraft, yeah. I mean, I kind of assumed that he would crater a little bit. That BABIP is still low again. He gives up so many home runs. We might have to avoid high leverage. What do we have available for trading block pitchers? Michael King making $18 million. I mean, I can afford it. What do you want for him? Johnson or Skeens? No, thank you. I assume that means he's a free. Yeah, he's a free agent next year. So 2 years at $18 million. What about Tanner Scott? Can we pick up Tanner Scott from? Is it just this year? No, it's next year too. Nope. Clay Holmes. Texas. That might not be bad. Yeah, we can pick up Clay Holmes. Let's do that. Who do we want to trade him for, though? This guy, Wesley Zapata. He's in high A ball, 22 years old, middle infielder. Yep. Let's pull the trigger there, improve our bullpen even more. I think we send Ashcraft down for now. They'll only have to be down for a little bit, right? A month, and then we'll have yeah, we do that. Oviedo, I am good with that. All right. Office, fan interest at a 52. I don't know why it's only at a 52. We're 10 games over 500. We're in the postseason right now. We lose first game out of the break. We lose the second game out of the break. We win 3-0 in 15 innings. What happened here? Tamar Johnson with a 3-run homer in the 15th. 8 shutout innings for Baz. 4 2/3 shutout out of Holton and Holmes. We are still in that. Yeah, we have the best non. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. Alexander. So we're going Lizardo today, a 6-3 win. DeLuca hits his 14th home run, drives in 4. Lizardo is 11-4. Final game of the series against St. Louis. Can we sweep them? We can. Vlad hits his 15th. Johnson has 2 more hits. Job continues to pitch well for us. Yeah, that's a good pickup. Because that really is going to give us... So we have Hagen Smith. You know, he finishes this season in AA. Next year goes to AAA. We've got a couple of other young guys. I think we have some players that are hurt right now. Yeah, Dome is hurt. But he's, you know, maybe a year away. Maybe a little bit further with that injury. This guy, Zazueta, we picked him up from the Dodgers last season. The Dodgers also traded for Rafael Devers, I saw last season. When did we make that deal? For Zazueta, is it 25? Yeah, 7/30/25. Where is it? At any rate, I'm sure it was there. He's developed nicely since we picked him up. The ratings have continued to increase. So we've got some, and I want to lock down these guys. How's Pompey doing? Because we're likely not going to bring back Lizardo. Baz is going to start to get expensive. Yeah, he's already expensive next season. So Lizardo is gone, more than likely. Offer him a comp pick. If he takes it, he takes it. Baz, we may try to trade once we get to the offseason because his ratings have started to dip, and I don't want to get caught with a big contract. And then we have Job, who we can slide in. So I think we're going to be okay. Maybe we win this year, and it's a non-factor. We'll see. All right, we're at the deadline, so we'll go ahead and sim. Let's just look. Let's see if there's anybody here that I would like to pick up. Tanner Scott, we've already looked at him. They wanted too much and his contracts for next season. Gaussman, is his contract done after this year? It is, but he's also been really bad. Let's just see. I mean, I could get him for almost nothing. Maybe not almost nothing, but I could get him for, you know, not a lot, I guess is probably the way to... I could get him for Blaze Jordan straight up. I think we would be crazy not to do this, right? Can we do it without giving up anything of real substance here? mean, I don't want to give up anything of substance whatsoever. Do we give up Hudson Head? No, we don't. I mean, he's putting up almost 1,000 OPS in AAA. We just don't. Okay. I mean, 4 players that I really don't care about. Yeah, let's do it. Let's bring in Kevin Gausman. Why not? One last trade here. And then what do we do with our rotation? Do we turn around and try to trade Pepio? No, because just, I mean, what do I do? I just made that deal. What do I do? All right, so what I'm going to do, I have 7 days to deal with it. So I am going to go ahead and finish the trade deadline. Pick up Clay Holmes, Kevin Gausman, and Jackson Jobe in the month of July, leaning completely into our pitching staff. So we win 13-1. Johnson 3 for 4. DeLuca 2 more hits. Tomorrow hits his 12th home run. Skeens is dominant. What do we got for player development? Oviedo gets a little worse. Duran gets a little worse. Beavers gets a little worse, which isn't great, but I mean, he's having a fine season, so I'm not going to complain. Selvage gets better. He's in our rotation next year, even though the numbers aren't there. Cooper Bowman. He was a guy we picked up last season. Marston gets a little better. Mason White continues to get better. Oof, look at this. Send him to high A ball. He is ripping apart single A. Cruz Schoolcraft. He's in rookie ball. Leave him there through the end of the year. Snyder gets better. We'll call him up to A ball. All right, so batter of the month in the AL, Yordan Alvarez. In the NL, it's Soto. Where is Soto? Soto's with the Dodgers. Of course he is. The Dodgers have Soto and Devers in their lineup now. Nola's the pitcher of the year in the NL. What is their record? 68-37. Outman. Because Betts is out. So they've got Outman, Tibbs, Soto, Ohtani, Cartaya, Devers, Adames, Noah Miller, Dylan Moore. Yeah, I mean, it's an okay lineup. Pittsburgh, though. We are 58-46 on August 1st. From a pitching perspective, Skeens, Baz, Jobe, Luzardo, Jones. We have to have the best rotation in baseball. It's the only thing I can think of. Our bullpen is phenomenal. Maybe Boyle goes down for he's an extreme ground ball guy. He's not striking many guys out. Maybe Boyle goes down for Gausman. Oh, I don't know what I would do with Gausman. I think I just make him a reliever for now. But yeah, our pitching staff has been phenomenal. Offense has been better than expected. Only Lonnie White is really struggling, and he'll go down as soon as Beavers is back. Nolan Jones earning his, I mean, the 2 guys we signed to extensions have been our 2 best hitters, which is how it should be. I am pleased with the way things are going for O'Neal Cruz. I'm pleased with the way things are going for Nolan Jones. Tamar Johnson having a really nice rookie year. CJ Kafis has been a phenomenal pickup for us. He's only getting better. Henry Davis, that average is light. But the OPS is right in line with last season because he's hitting for a little bit more power. I'd like to see the average come up a tad. DeLuca's bouncing back. He is bouncing back. He's almost right where he was last year. OBP down a little, slugging down a little, but he's got time. Vlad is the one. Vlad is the one that if he doesn't hit this season, we may trade him as soon as we get to the offseason, but we'll see how it goes. Ritter isn't hitting, but he's playing good defense at short. Duran is hitting more this year. Bader's not hitting, but I mean, he's got 11 home runs, and he's been great defensively, but he'll hand that over to Lonnie White, I think, next season. Front office-wise, we still have money. Not that we need to do anything with it, but our revenue per game is up this season, and things are good in Pittsburgh as long as we don't have a collapse here in the final 2 months of the season. We should be in. So I am going to offline. I'm going to sim ahead like I normally do, and when we get to the live stream on probably Monday night, we will be sometime around here, and we will get to the postseason hopefully in our third year. So that's going to do it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And I'll talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.